How important is it for you guys to have this group giving back to your community?
That's our number one goal is to give back to our youth. That's our main focus. This group, um, we want the youth to put their trust in us and believe in us that we can help them achieve their goals. But our main focus is to let them know that there's someone here for them and that someone's going to be there for them their whole entire way because not everyone grows up with a father figure or a brother. So that's really what we do. We're just here for you. We're just one phone call away if you need us. We really just give motivation and give them hope.
Hmm. And it's not just for a particular area. You guys, like you say, want to make your presence known throughout the Tri-Parish area, right?
Right. Yeah. I mean, we're all from Morgan City, so we're trying to make sure Morgan City is straight at the moment because we have a lot of stuff going on in house that we have to take care of. But as far as any outside areas of the tri parish, we don't turn any kid down. We're here for everyone. Our doors are always open. You can always call us. You can text us, Snapchat, whatever. But we're always here to communicate and help out. For me, with the athlete side of it, my approach is I take everything that I've learned from my coaches and I apply it back to the kids and give them my knowledge of what I know. So I use like the basketball court, the grind, just like you gotta finish everything, whatever you do in life. When you start it, you finish it. So that's my biggest message to them. If you're going to start something, you finish it, and if you're going to do it, you give 110%. So I always go back to sports, and I reiterate that so that they know like okay, if I'm doing this on the basketball court, why can't I do this in the classroom? I go this hard in my sport. I should go the same amount in the classroom and whatever I do in life, and I will be successful. So that's how I translate things.
Mm-hmm. Good deal. Good deal. So that's the main thing. You guys want to create a legacy, I guess, tradition down here.
Yeah, we need a culture change because our culture is dysfunctional. You have kids now walking around like everybody listens to rap music, but I mean, you can listen to rap music, but at the same time, you don't let it influence your life. But at the same time, those rappers are doing things that the things that they rap about, they aren't. Some of them aren't really doing, and it's influencing our youth. So, what we want to do is we want to train and mold our youth to understand that yes, you can do these, you can listen to these types of music and hear all these things, but at the same time, you still have a strong enough mind to know, okay, this isn't the right thing. Even though I listen to this type of music and stuff, I still have my own mind at the end of the day. Like you're not being controlled by the music industry or outside influence or drug dealers. Like you have your own path, you have a choice.
Yeah, right. You don't have to do negative things. Pretty much, there's positive avenues for
Right,
doing that. At least, huh? That's the main message you want to get out there. There's
right.
positive things you can
Yeah,
do.
and it's not. We don't even always preach like, oh, you have to go to college because we know college isn't for everyone. Like I know athletes that went to college and it didn't work out for them, but they're positive influences in the community. Like it's not meant for everybody to leave Morgan City or it's not meant for everybody to leave the Tri Parish, but at the same time, you can still be a positive role model and impact someone from another standpoint. You don't have to be a drug dealer, you don't have to be a rapper, and you don't have to go to college. You can go to Young Memorial and they offer you a free trade. You can get a trade. You can be a welder. You can still have you can be able to sustain a well balanced life.
So, anything else? Any other information that y'all want to get out there about what you guys are hoping to do?
Um, I really said most of what our message is about. I mean, people who know me personally know what I'm about, so that's what I'm willing to bring to the table. I just bring hard work every day, and like I'm dedicated to my sport, and I can vow that I will be dedicated to this group as well. Like the same amount of time I give to basketball and my schoolwork, I want to give to the same organization because I feel like our youth needs it, and they need someone to look up to. Because if no, they don't have anyone to look up to, they'll just end up another statistic, and we don't want that. Because especially at this time right now, where we have parents losing their kids. Um, they have parents losing their kids losing their parents. It's really a hard time, and it's sad. It's sad seeing it. And now I have a son because so I want my son to know that his dad was a positive role model in the community, and he did what he had to do to make sure that others were in need, not just worrying about what was going on in house. I want to look out for my community. I would like to say that if you do see this video, you do have a choice. Um, you don't have to you don't have to follow the wave. You don't have to ride the wave. you have the choice to make a change in life. And if you feel like if you ever get a feeling that you can make a change, don't let someone stop you from doing that. And just when you wake up in the morning, thank God, because every day is not promised. Hug your loved ones, and just stay blessed, man, in this hard time. And make sure you go vote. That's it.
Guys, just talk about doing this. Y'all giving back to your community here. How important, how special is this for you guys?
I feel like this is what's gonna mark, a turning point in our community. Uh, the Roots of Brotherhood, we started just four brothers. We knew each other since we were babies, and we just sat down in my living room one night, and we came up with a way to give back to the community. In the midst of everything that's going on today, we're in a pandemic, then social injustice, police brutality. We found that we needed something positive in our community, and the Roots of Brotherhood is what we came up with. Our goal is to reach, teach, encourage, inspire, and help the youth in any way we can to the best of our ability. No matter what it is, we want to be that mentor, that big brother to them. We want to be those people in their lives who they might not have. We want to give them an outlet, a safe place, another way to get out. We want to make all the resources available to them. We really want to be those pillars in the community that can honestly say, yeah, we made a change, yeah, we did something positive, and that's really what we want to do.
You really just stated it all. This is like we see that we need to change. Granted that George Floyd's death had to spark this revolution worldwide. It's just like now we know what we need to do, so we're gonna come back in our area and help as best we can to make that change happen.
Mm-hmm. And you guys are, I know y'all are well-known athletes around here. People look up to y'all automatically already. So how y'all have experienced things, y'all have seen some things, how you think that's gonna help you guys get back now to future generations?
All right, it's like, so it's four of us, right? And we all four, as you said, we're athletes. And we all experience something different and many different other things in our lives that help add to the things we can help in. I'm in school to be a doctor. Another one, he's an artist. That's just to show that we're very diverse, and the fact that we are athletes, it helps us also relate to the youth, to bring them in. Because like, oh, that's Keenan Jones. Oh, that's Makai Reshaw, household names in our communities. So that's one way we'll be able to pull them in and attract them. And then once they get here, they realize, okay, yeah, they're athletes, but they're really talking about something. It's been a movement for a while with the NBA, but we're more than just athletes. And we also want to teach them that there is more to life than sports. No matter what you play, the ball is gonna stop eventually. Like, you can't do it for the rest of your life. But what's after that? What are you gonna do after you shoot that last shot, catch that last pass? What's after? What will your legacy be? And we just want to teach them that they're more to life than just sports.
And also keep them out of trouble. Y'all stayed out of trouble.
Yes.
And
Keep them out of trouble. Stay off of the streets, and basically, really, at the end of the day, I really want to find out who you are as a person. Come as you are. We embrace you in open arms. It's just like, come. We can go through this together. Like we ourselves, we're still growing as young men and young women. So it's like we gonna mess up. Y'all gonna mess up. We understand that. It's just at the end of the day, we want to be there on that journey. Let you know that it's all right. Get up, knock it off, brush it off. You good? Keep on going.
Because iron sharpens iron, right? And just as we're helping our youth in our community grow, we're helping each other grow. Like, all those nights, me and him sat on my couch just going back and forth, just talking about our experiences, what we went through in life, helping us understand stuff better. Like, I know I can go to him if I'm having trouble in my social life, and he'll be like, just the other night, last night we did that, and he'll like, from my experience, this is that, So, yeah, we're helping the youth, and we're looking out for our community, but we're also helping each other grow,
Okay. Yeah, and like you say, young people have problem with classwork or school. You know, it's like say it goes beyond sports. You know, and young people have to do so much these days, and
Right.
knowing that y'all former high school students, y'all can probably pass on some tips on that too. Huh?
I would my this is my most prized tip I would ever pass on anybody. Knowledge is power. I don't care what nobody say. Don't stop reading. Don't stop learning. Just all I don't whatever form of education that comes in, always learn. Knowledge is power, bro. The more you know, the better you gonna be throughout life.
And kids need to hear that, especially these days when
Exactly.
people telling them if their lives matter. Huh?
Right.
Yes.
Yeah,
Your life
man.
matter. Why does it matter? Learn why does it matter. Know what you're fighting for. To be honest.
Know what's important to you. Know your life. Know your roots. Know your history. A lot of people, they may get engaged in this my life matters, Black lives matter, all lives matter. But I know a lot of people, they're doing it just to say they did it or just to join the movement. But we want to teach our youth that they really do matter. No matter your age, no matter where you're from, your background, your surroundings, your environment, you matter and you have a voice. You know, we don't want them growing up just either following in whoever became before and just following their footsteps or just going to the block, just running to the streets, just getting in trouble. You know that you matter, you have a voice and what you do matters. You know, never do nothing if it doesn't make you happy. Never do nothing that's not what you really want to do. I know some people get pressured into doing things, but we just want to have a nice, open, safe space, a safe environment for ourselves and also anyone who also comes in. You know, we want to teach them their rights. We want to get involved with them emotionally, physically, psychologically. We want to help them out in all ways possible, the best way we can.